What is up everyone, Mabel HQ, the pro gamer here, and back at you with another video. On today's video we are gonna be playing Elden Ring and taking a look at the gameplay of AgtJake. This individual has a big YouTube channel centered around Elden Ring and its lore and streaming the game from time to time. I can't really say a lot about his videos because I'm really not interested in the story or characters of this particular game, so I simply can't be bothered to check those out, but oh boy do I have much to say about his streams. To put it simple, this dude is a vending machine of salt in its purest state. I've been watching his streams here and there, and to say that the guy is prone to getting extremely salty and toxic to his viewers while playing would be an understatement. Recently, he was playing on stream while committed to beating the game under some weird made-up rules to entertain his audience, and let's say he wasn't having a good time.
Have you said I haven't figured her out completely here, Daniel? And I'd love to know how you figured her out completely. That, you know, figure out the boss by having the perfect build to do so? Maybe a mimic tier thrown in there? I just don't think this is possible with this build. I just don't think it's possible, guys. I really don't. I don't think it's fucking possible with this build. I just have to get so lucky. I just have to get lucky. That's it. Can't literally any build use it? How about I'm playing a role-playing action game and I don't want my fucking character to use it? How is that hard to fucking for people? Fuck you! Man! I fucking roll!
God, this is so cringe. So as you guys can see, this dude is literally having a mental breakdown playing this game on stream while simultaneously being a jerk to anyone who actually tries to help him, and pretty much blaming the game for being unfair and random. You can make this shit up, man. The main reason of his complaints here is that he's fighting Malenia, a pretty notorious boss in the From Software community due to her ability to heal when hitting you and this freaking move. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not a fan of that move either. I think it's pretty annoying, but to say that it is unfair and random is honestly taking it too far. There are many countermeasures for that attack, but this dude just doesn't seem to know about them or refuses to use them for some strange reason. He also refuses to take any advice his chat gives him and then proceeds to get incredibly salty while dying to the same move over and over.
Died to a wall. Fucking. She just baited me so fucking.
This was honestly so painful to watch that at the moment I felt like trying to help the guy out, you know, just giving him some advice. I told him to try using a shield because that would really help him, and this is the response I got.
Mabel, tell me to use a shield again, and I will fucking ban you. Shut up. How do you, like, just... How many people in the chat have to tell you that a shield does bitch all to her? She heals off hit even if you block it.
Okay, this is where I start taking it personal. So just because a few other viewers in the chat say that a shield wouldn't work, that means it is a fact that it won't work? This is such a retarded logic, dude. Meanwhile, he continues to throw a tantrum like a little toddler and can't even be bothered to hit or try the suggestions he gets in the chat.
Tell me what to do in that situation. Tell me. I was just dodging for 2 minutes straight. What do I do?
Dude, I'm literally telling you what to do. Just block with a fucking shield and you're gonna be fine.
What a poorly designed bullshit boss. Right, Mabel. Because a shield would save me there. It really would, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would! This is just denial at this point, dude. You haven't even tried it.
With 26 health or whatever the fuck we have. You dumb fuck. God. Shut up. Like, learn when to shut your fucking mouth. It's a really good skill for you to learn.
Okay, I'm done talking here. You know what we're gonna do? These are the stats that this guy was using on this stream. I'm gonna take those stats and replicate them on my level 200 character that is currently on New Game Plus 2, while also putting any extra level points into something meaningless for my build like mine, and fight the same boss that this guy was fighting while actually having some common sense and using a shield to survive the waterfall dance. Okay, before we start, let's talk a little about our equipment. So for this fight, Jake was swapping between a Blasphemous Blade Plus 10 and a Bloodhound Fang that I'm assuming was Plus 10 as well. Those weapons don't really fit my playstyle or my strategy, so instead I'm gonna be dual wielding two of my favorite weapons in the game, those being the Cold Omen Killer Cleaver plus 25 and the Blood Crescent Moon Axe plus 25. And I'm also gonna be using a very basic shield that you can get anywhere since the very beginning of the game. Now for the talismans, we see here that he's using Radagon's Sword Seal, which increases 5 points to some of your stats, so I did the replication of his stats on my character based on not having that talisman equipped. So that's why you see that some of my stats are lower than his, in case that you are wondering. Then we can also see that he's using the Green Turtle Talisman and the Air Tree's Favor plus 1, and also a talisman that increases fate, probably so he can equip the Blasphemous Blade. All in all, not a bad choice of talismans. At the very least, I can give him that. My choice of talismans is actually pretty similar to his. The only difference is that I'm gonna be using the talisman that increases your stamina and the one that enhances jump attacks. And last but not least, he was using 7 red flasks, 2 blue ones and a 5-6. I'm not gonna be using any magic nor 5-6, so I'm just gonna go with 10 red flasks instead. But enough talk, let's just do this. So the idea here is just hitting her with the jump heavies until she dies. You have to be very methodical against this boss. Hit her once with a jump heavy and then the back roll 2 or 3 times until you get another opportunity. She's surprisingly full of openings, so you just need to be patient and wait for the right opportunity. Basically, just imagine you are playing Bloodborne against this boss and you're gonna be fine. I also need to keep an eye on my stamina. And make sure it doesn't go too low, just in case that she decides to throw a waterfowl and I need to block. But yeah, that's pretty much everything you have to do against this boss. Just hit her with a jump heavy and then roll backwards immediately. There's no need to get greedy, be patient, she's gonna give you a lot of opportunities to attack her. Okay, so she's about to do the waterfall dance here. So all I'm gonna do here is to pull out my shield, block the first flurry, dodge the second one, and block during the third one as well. And that's it. She does regenerate a little bit of health during that interaction, but it doesn't matter, dude. Just keep hitting her. She's gonna die eventually. Alright, we made it to phase 2. The strategy for the second phase is pretty much the same as in phase 1. She has pretty much the same openings as before. Just wait for her to leave an opening, jump heavy her in the ass, and then roll backwards right away. People exaggerate how difficult this boss is. She's really not that hard, dude. Okay, so she's about to do another waterfall here, but this time she's kinda far away from me, so what I'm gonna do here is run away from the first and second flurries, and then I'm gonna pull out my shield and block during the third one while I try to move away so I don't get hit. And yeah, that's it. That move is not really that difficult to deal with. Okay, so she's about to do it again, so again I'm far away from her, so I'm just gonna run from the first and second flurries, then I pull out the shield, block, and that's it. No problem at all. It doesn't really matter if you block that move and she heals. You are still alive at the end of the day. Just keep hitting her and she's gonna die eventually. And she's dead. Goodbye, Malenia. You won't be missed. Rest in peace. And stop hunting Jake in his dreams. Okay, there you have it, folks. We did it. So what have we learned today? We learned that the shields are actually very useful for Malenia and that maybe you shouldn't act like an immature little child and accept the help that people offer you if you are having a hard time while playing a game. I just don't understand, man. Why would anyone ever choose to act like this, live on stream? This kind of behavior is so toxic and uncalled for. You can totally make a positive and wholesome experience out of this instead of being salty and mean to people. Now, I'm not gonna be cocky and say I managed to do this after a few tries because that would be a lie. I actually had to spend over 3 hours to beat Malenia under these conditions, but keep in mind I was super rusty, I haven't played Elden Ring in like 6 or 7 months, and I was also on New Game Plus 2, which means I was fighting a way stronger Malenia that had more health, was more difficult to poise break, and killed me way faster. But even so, I managed to beat her in pretty much half the time that it took this guy. He ended up spending almost 6 hours to defeat this boss on his last stream. So I find it funny that this guy acts like he's some kind of expert in this game.
Like, what if some dude who doesn't have 700 hours like I do made some dumbass build like this because they don't know what they're doing, and they will never beat her. Never. They won't.
Man, are you seriously telling me that you have 700 hours in this game and you still don't know how to fight Malenia? Damn, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. That's kinda sad. If you are having such a hard time with her, I could make a tutorial so you get a better idea of what you have to do to beat her. I'm not even joking here. I'm all about helping others, so yeah, just let me know if you need any help. Also, let's just not project your own issues as a player onto others. If a random person fought this boss with a messy build like the one you have there, they would probably beat her, man. This boss is not this nightmarish atrocity of game design that requires lag to be defeated that you are trying to make her be.
Have you said I haven't figured her out completely here, Daniel?
I mean, you clearly haven't figured her out, dude. Not only you don't know how to avoid her waterfall duns, you are wasting a lot of opportunities to deal damage to her. Your gameplay against this boss is honestly all over the place. So yeah, Daniel is spot on here. And let's also be real here, dude. I've seen more of your gameplay on this game aside from fighting this boss. And you're not that good. You're an average player at best. So stop acting like you're the only person on earth to have played this game and the only one who knows what's up. I mean, take a look at yourself, man. You are in like what? Your early or mid 30s? Aren't you a little old to be acting this way live on stream of all places? But yeah, those are my 5 cents on the matter. I just wanted to briefly talk about how salt can get the better of you and make you look like a dumbass, and why you should always keep those level of sodium on your blood regulated. And yeah, folks, that's gonna be all for now. This video turned out to be a little longer than what I had initially anticipated, so if you made it to the end, I really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section, and don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and if you didn't, make sure to leave a dislike instead. All feedback is appreciated. And subscribe for more Elden Ring content and more gaming videos in general. This was Mabel HQ, the pro gamer, and thanks a lot for watching.